This is Irontrader and TGIF. Wow, what a really great week of trading here. Now, remember, what I'll do here at midday trading today, we'll go obviously look at crude oil and natural gas, but I'm going to put up some seasonality charts here on the Dow and the NASDAQ, and just to see where we stand here in the month of September. I think we have a good little run here yet for a little bit, and then I think we're going to always got to watch that October. It's going to be very, very tricky. Okay, as usual, let's take a look here at crude oil and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil, your daily, and well, actually just the daily chart here, and then we got the old natty gas here at the old daily chart. Okay, remember now the rig count's going to be out here at 1 p.m. here today. It's not really a market mover, but you always want to keep on top of all the information. Okay, here we have the old crude ski. Now you can see here we had that big red off sale sell-off, okay? And then we had a nice inside day green candle. Then yesterday we put in a higher high, higher low, and got above this nice key 8 simple moving average. Okay, so today so far we had a high, let's see here, of 69.92. Yesterday's high was 69.81, so we got a little bit higher high here going on today. So let's look at the upside first. So what you want to do is you want to watch that 69.92 level, okay? And then what we'll do is we'll come right up here to the top of this candle. You're looking at a 70.82, that's going to be your next resistance. And then right here is going to be key. This is your 71.46 because it was actually the bottom of that candle. Okay, see how nice that is? Now, really the big target is going to be looking at here is going to be this 21-day at 72.18. That's going to be very, very key. Now, even if it gets up there, this is still a very bearish pattern. Just look at here. After that double top, that series of lower highs kind of situation. So you could get all the way up to this 21-day. Actually, you could stretch all the way up to the 50-day, and you still have that series of lower highs. Plus, the seasonality is not in favor of what's going on here with the old crude. However, that being said, this is good trading here. UCO has been a really good scalp ski here going. So this is what you always want to watch here is take them daily trades. Okay, now on the downside, you want to watch. This is going to be very, very critical. This is that 68.52. Now, even if this price comes down here but it holds, that would be a good buying opportunity to take it back up here and maybe hit that 21 simple moving average. So what you want to do is obviously is just watch that 68.52. That's going to be very, very key. And then we're going to come over to the top of this candle. That's at 67.97. And then your next support level here will be 67.24 a level. And then we can come all the way down here. You're looking at 65.63. And then we have your retest there at 65.27. So realistically, there are two key levels that you want to watch today is this 8-day on the downside. And if it rallies up, that 21-day on the upside. Okay, very, very simple here, but you have three nice good candles going here. Now, your MACD here looks like it's curling around here. This could be a possible bullish trend. We'll take this thing higher and maybe even all the way up to that 50-day. So we got to see, but you got to have a little patience here. And remember, just trade what's in front of you kind of a situation. Now, here, your RSI here, well, we're looking good. We held that that oversold condition kind of a thing. It wasn't really oversold, but it was down in the sell. And now we're up there to 42 levels, so you got plenty of room to run on the upside there today. So crude here is looking very, very good for a nice scalp here to possibly take it higher to that 21-day. Now, natty gas here, wow, this is looking pretty good. Now, you can see here that gap and go, and then we just have this nice uprise, okay? So now look at where your 8-day is. I always point out this 8-day. I do it for a reason because this is very, very key, okay? So now your 8-day is above your 21-day, your 50-day, and your 200-day, which is very, very good. So even when it came down here, it can go down just a little bit lower, but as long as you're closing above, that's the key. Now, so far today, we had a high of, what do we have higher? 2.386 and a low of 2.385. Okay, so we have a little bit lower high. So what we have is what we call an inside day so far. That's the key so far, so we got to see how this shakes out. So let's look at the downside here first. Okay, this is going to be your key support right here, 2.332. That is going to be your 100 SMA here. Okay, and then we're going to look at the top of this candle here. That's that 2.30. And then we can come over here to your 2.26. That's your 8 SMA. And then right below that, obviously, we have that 200-day at 2.24. And then we have 2.17, your 21-day, and then we have your 50-day right below that at 2.15. Now, you got to figure your price now is above all your simple moving average. That's always very, very bullish. Now, even if this pulls back and it comes all the way down to this 8 SMA here, I think that would be a good buying opportunity to take a scalp ski long and take her up higher. Okay, so let's take a look here at the upside. Well, obviously you're trading against yesterday's high. So you're looking at that 2.39 level, okay? So then what we do is we just take it over to your next level here, which is going to be right here. That's going to be your next target, is going to be 2. Roughly 45, okay? So just look at 2.45 level. That's going to be your next level. And then what we do is we'll come up to here. You got that 2.48. And then what we can do is we just follow some of these candles up here, okay? So you look at the bottom of that, you roughly got 2.52, and then we have 2.57, and then we have 2.60. That's going to be your target, okay? So again, yeah, we can just keep following that up here, but just remember, one level at a time, okay? So next level here, if we could crack yesterday's high at that 2.39, just look right there here to this 2.45 level. That's going to be your next target zone, okay? So that's what you want to watch there today. So this is what you want to watch here today is you want to take yesterday's high, okay? That's going to be very, very key. And then watch that 100-day. But realistically, even if that's lost, watch this 8 SMA here, because if it comes all the way down to that area, I'd be a buyer of that for another scalp. Now, again, I am long natural gas, and I'm scalping it, okay, every day, okay, for cash flow. So I'm long 5,000 shares, and I scalp 5,000 shares of UNG. Okay, so that's how I've been trading it. Been working out really good. Because now what we have in favor of natural gas versus crude is we have the seasonality coming into play here till about the first, second week there of December. Okay, so always remember that. As long as we're above this 8-day, we're looking very good. Now, again, that 8 days lost, well, then we know where it's going to go. But right now, on a closing basis, if that comes down there, this would be a good buying opportunity here to take that longer. Crude oil, remember, just watch that 8-day on the bottom. Needs to hold that on a closing basis. If it can, we watch today's high. You're looking at that 69.92, and then we can follow the candles. But realistically, your target is 72.18. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here at midday trading, and we're going to take a look here, obviously, at crude oil and natural gas. But I'm going to put some seasonality charts here, like on the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P. I'm going to show you exactly where you really have a pretty good run here till about the second, third week of September, and then you always got to watch that October month for a selling period. Now, in the United States here, we have the election, so we got to see if this is all going to shake out as usual, or how it's all going to play out. Okay, remember, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.